Hey guys, this is Tom from Small Scale Life. Let's check out the rain gutter grow system and the wicking bed that I've got in the driveway. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the Small Scale Life video cast. Alright guys, welcome to the driveway. Let's talk a little bit about how things are going with the rain gutter grow system. I've got this project here. It's a 3-inch PVC pipe with these dollar store baskets on top of it. And this year I went a little different. I planted peppers and, well, there's dill on the end, but it's a little different than what I've planted in here before. I've done broccoli, cauliflower, broccoli, kohlrabi, some peppers, basil, lettuces, but never peppers, this much peppers. So I moved my pepper plantation here, and this is where I'm trying to grow a ton of peppers. In these plants, most of these in this particular planter are jalapenos. There is a peppercini plant, and I'm just having mixed reviews this year. They're not getting the nutrients they need, so I need to do some work on this. I think the soil isn't quite right. I should probably test it, but I am getting some jalapenos, which is a good thing to see. Some of the leaves are showing some discoloration, so I'll have to go check my books on that, make sure I get that deficiency taken care of. This plant is coming along. I've actually got some new buds going on here, so we should see some jalapenos there. This one's looking pretty good. Got a nice bud going. Gonna get some jalapenos with this one. This is actually a green pepper, and it's looking pretty healthy. Doing much better than some of these other plants. This is a peppercini that I got from seed from my brother's plant last year, and just looking a little rough here, but it does have a peppercini on it. I'll just keep trying to feed these. This guy is just looking, you know, the soil is damp, but maybe it's too damp for these plants, you know. This jalapeno is looking rough. This guy is looking even more rough. I'll just see what I can do with these. I might go ahead and transfer these out. This is another jalapeno, and this is a peppercini on the end. They're just not looking good. Just not looking good at all. And I've got some extra green pepper plants. I might just change them out. Just get rid of them. They're just not liking this environment. Might be too wet for jalapenos, you know. I do have some dill coming. This little planter here on the end has been attacked by some creature, probably the chipmunk that lives in the hood, in the yard. Been digging around in here, so but I do have a dill plant coming for pickles, so that's good. Overall, it's mixed bag this year. I think jalapenos are not liking this kind of environment, to be honest with you. And these baskets here are a little higher. They are not quite as wet as these guys down here, so I might just change all these out for green peppers and punt, you know. Green peppers just seem to be doing so much better in this kind of environment, and I do have 3 jalapeno plants that will do okay. So we'll just see. The peppercini, we'll leave it as is, maybe give it some nutrients to see what happens, but these jalapeno plants are just looking rough, looking real rough. Down here on this end, this is my new wicking bed. It's also, you could consider this a rain gutter grow system type planter, and I've got green peppers and cucumbers growing in this. So with this planter here, it's basically a box, the plywood bottom, 2x2 sides with plastic in it, and I just add water in there, or let rainwater go in, and the plants soak it up. Now it is a little higher on that other end than down on this end. And this side, I laid down the 2x2, so if it gets too full, it'll act like a spillway and the water will top over. But we just had rain last night. You can see it's evaporating out. Peppers are doing fantastic, really good. You can see I have a pepper here. I've got another one going on here. These other plants are just, they have buds. It's looking really good. All of them are just coming right along, so I'm pleased. I'm really pleased. More peppers going on here. That's great. Here we've got cucumbers, and they've sprout, and I put seeds in the soil, and they all popped here, looking really good. I need to get a trellis up for these guys, and probably do some thinning out. You don't want, too many cucumber plants like a square foot. These are like a square foot garden. You don't want this many plants in a square foot area, and this is probably actually about 8 inches, not even a square foot. So I need to do some thinning out. Even thought maybe taking some of the healthiest plants and putting them in the tomato box just to have fun rather than to waste them. But yeah, total world of difference here from this planter with these plants and that one. Really interesting, because I've had really good success with this ring gutter grow system, but these jalapenos and the pepperoncinis just don't seem to like it. So I might need to do some maneuvering here just to change it up. But sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you can't just stick with it when things aren't working right. You gotta change it up. I could maybe even move that pepperoncini over to the tomato box and it'd be in shade, but maybe it just doesn't like being this wet. Something to consider. It's not doing well here. But thanks guys for tuning in. We'll have an update here. I've got a ton of movies. I got a ton of things all backed up. I've got podcasts. It's gonna be nice. I'm not traveling anymore, so I'll be home. I can get caught up on this stuff and put out some content for y'all. Again, thanks for tuning in and staying patient. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, just like that. Weed it, boom, done. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Huh. Interesting, isn't it? YouTube, of course, the Small Scale Life podcast on iTunes, and of course, Small Scale Life blog. Check us out there. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Continue to tune in and continue to learn, do, and grow. It's Tom from the Small Scale Life. We'll check you next time.